Hello, my name is Charles Derrig from Fort Dodge Ford, and I want to tell you about the all-new 2015 F-150. What Ford did this year is they redesigned the whole truck. So what they did is, as a little boy, I imagined having a Tonka truck to drive as I got older. And what Ford did is they brought that to life. What they did is they brought out big designs. What they did is they redesigned the whole front end, so what it's going to do is help out with fuel economy. Another thing what they did for that is they introduced the active shutters. And what that does is open and close as you drive down the highway in town. And they'll open up and close for the most fuel economy and power. Think of it as kind of like a runner when he's running in a 5K or whatnot, and he kind of flares up and gets that deep breath and gives him more power. That's what the F-150 is also going to do for you. Another thing that they did is they introduced LED front headlamps and tail lamps. Another nice thing about this F-150 is what they did is, as we all know, is they introduced the aluminum body. It's a military grade strength, so it's very strong and durable. So what they did is they introduced it from the bumper up all the way through to the end to the box. But another thing that they did is they introduced a new frame for it. It's 78% compromised strength. So what it did is they added 8 more cross members to the frame. 5 of them are double welded, which that means is if you look inside here in the back, you can look right here and you can see double welded. So what that means is there's a weld here and a weld on the other side to add more strength and durability to it. So that's another thing that Ford did to separate itself from the competition. Then you come back here, here's the tail light, that's LED. Now here's some of the fun stuff that Ford introduced with the F-150, and this is why I love this truck. On the remote, you can double click it and it's going to drop down. The reason I love that is, as you're at Menards or whatnot and you're shopping and you have to put stuff in the tailgate, it's a lot easier to have that already drop down for you. You can slide it in and get it out. Ford also introduced is what's called is the LED bed lamp. And what it is you can come over on this side and you can light up the bed. As you can see, we have a tonneau cover on this one, so if it was dark outside and you had some tools or whatnot that had slid to the back of the box, you can see them inside there and get them. Now here's what I really love is Ford already had a bed step right here, but they introduced the second generation of it, which made it stronger and easier to use. So how you use this, you drop it down here and out, and look how easy it is to get into the back of the truck. That's what I love about it. You've got the extra strength here, made it more durable, easy to put away. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in. That's what I love. It's very, very easy. Also, what Ford introduced this year is they introduced bed locks in here. And what this does is so it'll make it a lot easier for you to strap down your four-wheeler, your dirt bike, or whatever it may be that you're hauling in the back. It's easier to strap into. Another nice thing about that is with the aluminum body, you don't want to pierce it with a steel metal screw, because what that'll do is add corrosion to the body. And so what Ford did is they made these available, and you don't have to order Ford ones. You can go to your local hardware store and you can add the D-locks to it. You also have the backup camera on the F-150. You also have a little light right here, so it makes it easier for you to see outside. With the F-150, you're going to get this nice wheel, and they have what is called the all-terrain tire. What the all-terrain tire is good for is all-terrain. Doesn't matter if it's snow, rain, normal weather conditions. It's a good, strong, durable tire that'll help you get through any condition that you need to get through. As you can see with this one, we have the power deployable running boards. The one thing that's nice about the Fords is the space in the back. That's the probably #1 thing that I get from my customers, is that's what they love to have in the back. So if I go back here real quick, you can just see how much space I have back here. Nice comfortable ride if I was on a road trip with a family. Ford actually introduced with the 2015 is what's called the inflatable rear seat. So you can buckle up, and it's just another added safety component for you. So what would happen is if you were to get into an accident, this is another airbag that's going to deploy for you. The F-150s have 6 airbags, and this is another option for you to add a couple more features for you. And this one, we have the rear heated seats, which is very nice. So they're not skimped out on options. They can have heated seats during the cold winters. And if you look up here, we have a dual panel moonroof, which is amazing, so I can enjoy the scenic views as we go through the mountains. This is what I tell a lot of my customers, is that when you're in the doghouse, you can fold up these seats right here and look at all that space right there. Nice little way to throw a pillow, blanket in there if you're out camping, need a place to just rest for the night, you can definitely do that. Or what Ford did for this year is they took out the hump right here and they made it a flat bed. So the floor is just straight so that you can slide in your toolboxes or whatnot that you need to. Also, you can see a storage compartment here. And so this is a nice little place where you can put your first aid kit, your chamois, your tool, your gloves and whatnot that you may need. Now with this one right here, we have an intelligent key. And this is new, this is what I love. So I can come up to the car, I can lock it, or I can unlock it without even pulling out my key. Now another thing that I really like is there's a lamp right here. They call that the LED approach lamp. And what that does is at the nighttime, let's say that you might drop something on the ground or whatnot, it's a nice little lamp that's going to circulate right around you, so it's a little safety for you. Also for the F-150, push button start. So all you have to do is push in the brake, push the button in, no key needed. This one's actually going to have lane departure, so if you were to veer off the road, long trip, you're starting to fall asleep a little bit, there's actually a device that's going to help get your attention and help you bring you back to the road. This is actually what is new to this year is called active park assist. So I've had a couple customers that said, you know, man, the trucks are getting big and they're hard to park. And what they do is, now they introduce active park assist. So what you would do is you push the button and it would help you either parallel park into the spot, which is very nice when you're shopping downtown and that's all you can do is parallel park. Also, you can have the heated, cooled seats in the front. Then you can also have the navigation system, which is what I love the most. Just recently, me and my family went to Kansas City. My boys were hungry. I didn't know where to go, so I went to navigation. I hit I'm hungry, and it pulled up nearby restaurants that I didn't even know about, and we found an amazing restaurant to eat at. Another thing I like about the My Ford Touch is the Wi-Fi. A lot of customers didn't know, but we were actually one of the first ones to offer free Wi-Fi in our vehicles. Some of the competition, they want to charge for it. What we do is you would pair up your phone, you can go into the settings, go to vehicle, and go Wi-Fi. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull the data off of your phone and turn it into a hotspot so that your kids can play the iPad, play video games on their cell phone, and etc. The competition, what they do is they charge you to hook up to OnStar, then you have to have a subscription to AT&T, and that'll end up costing you about $30 a month for something that you don't even need to pay for because it's free with Ford. Another thing that I like what Ford did is they offered a lot of outputs. So there's an output so that you can plug in your phone charger here. You got a 110 outlet here, so let's say that you're on a road trip and you need to power up your laptop. You can definitely power it up right here. They also have was an updated trailer control right here, so it's a lot easier to operate and function. So all you have to do is slide this together, and that would be for your trailer control right there. Ford also has an amazing LED setup right here. And so in the dash right here, you can control all kinds of things, whether you want to control your operations for your components, whether trailer control, you want to set up your remote start, you can see your off-road status, your fuel economy. You can all see it right here without being distracted. You also have Bluetooth and set your cruise control and your adaptive cruise control all right here. And this is the new F-150, an amazing truck. What I recommend is going to your local Ford dealership, setting up a test drive, and seeing the new options and the rebates and incentives that they have. Thank you once again. My name is Charles Derrig, and have a wonderful day.